Payment processors continue account freezes, banking regulation overhaul, mass social media account suspensions, and creator account vulnerability. These are all things that are happening. These are all cited and sourced in articles that I'm going to share with you. And these are all things that ZDKL and the Peace Through Trade blockchain aim to solve permanently. Payment processors continue account freezes. A Halburn.com article referenced that multiple reports from January 2025 show continued issues with crypto payment processors freezing accounts. In one case, the Phoenix hack in January resulted in $73 million stolen once again from hot wallets across 16 blockchains, leading to increased security and account freezes across the industry. Obviously, no one expects their system to be compromised, but with a regulated KYC AML system, there now, for the first time in our industry's history, in the Web3 blockchain industry, can be third-party accountability. There can be verification of the security and that the assets or the funds are actually there. And with all of that combined, there could actually be insurance, just like you expect with your bank account. There can be insurance for your Web3 wallets and assets. So stay tuned to ZDKL and Peace Through Trade for more exciting announcements coming out this year. Banking regulation overhaul. Well, the Federal Reserve has now removed the reputational risk from bank assessment manuals, ending years of shadow banning crypto companies. That is exciting. And then very recently, they have also expressed that they will be fining banks that don't adhere to this, because I guess in the several weeks after this announcement first came out from the current President Trump administration, perhaps some banks have not actually yet been following these orders, and therefore now they have announced that they will be fining banks that do continue to produce obstacles and don't give access to legal crypto and Web3 blockchain companies, which is very exciting. Digital permanence events. So mass social media account suspensions. Facebook and Instagram users have been experiencing widespread account bans throughout 2025, with over 25,000 people signing a petition about wrongful suspensions. Meta acknowledged a technical error causing wrongful suspensions, but user reports that the problem extends far beyond what the company is admitting. Now, that comes from an article published by BBC News. What's happening is social media account holders will wake up and their account has been suspended. Their account's been frozen. All the hard work and effort that they put into communicating and engaging and building an audience in a community, it can be turned off overnight. And the problem is many of these users are reporting that there's no recourse. There's no one that they can talk to. They can't get in touch with anyone that can help them turn that back on. If you go to zdkl.online, scroll down the page, you can see and learn more about the future layer 2 solution we intend on building on the Peace Through Trade blockchain, which will be a new social network of greater permanence that's geopolitically neutral, that's built on a truly decentralized proof of work blockchain, Peace Through Trade. So we aim to solve that problem by providing a greater level of permanence, and the entire blockchain network is decentralized and it's run by the community of nodes. So more permanence in your ability to communicate and have a safer, more assured long-term relationship with your community. And this goes as well if you're not an influencer or a content creator. Imagine you run a small or medium-sized business and you're wanting to stay in touch with your community. You can help answer their questions. You can help solve their problems. If ever anything's going wrong, you can find out sooner than later. You can repair it, and you can have a great, transparent relationship with your community. Well, if groups like Instagram and Facebook and Meta are just banning and turning off accounts randomly, it makes it for a very unstable environment. And in general, that sentiment is something throughout social media today. And finally, to highlight this point of the instability of the current social media network that many are facing, we found an article published on PubMed, the National Library of Medicine. And it's a paper that was published on November the 9th, 2024, problematizing content moderation by social media platforms and its impact on digital harm reduction. And here's the summary of that publication. Platforms are increasingly using AI-powered moderation systems that flag legitimate content, with creators losing years of work instantly. The automated decision-making process often lacks transparency and human oversight. And once again, there's very little recourse. There's just sometimes on Instagram and Meta-owned platforms like Facebook, a little button that you can click that says, you think this was done in error? Yes, I do. And then unfortunately, it's very rare that people will ever hear back from anyone, and the wrong will be undone. So if you're excited in exploring the solutions that will be available to you, providing more permanence as a content creator or a business owner with your relationship with your community, make sure to check out zdkl.online, our official website, and see our plans for our upcoming future Layer 2 solution. And if it's of interest to you, follow us here on social media, Telegram, X. You can check out our Discord. And if you're someone that this has happened to, if your posts have been banned or your account turned off, let us know in the comments below what happened to you. We know that the struggle is real, and let us know what your experience was trying to get this ban or this decision overturned, because we're here to come up with solutions as a community for the long term that serve you, that feel good to you, and to give you an opportunity finally to feel that you can truly build something for the long term.